All right, welcome back, everyone. Right off the bat, my number one watch. I mean, you guys all know what it is. I mean, there should be no surprises. Pre-market live stream. So this is what happens, and it has happened over and over and over and over and over again since 2016. If you remember my bio, I was 95% short bias from 2007 to 2015. In 2015, I recognized a shift in the markets. Things just changed. In 2015, things were really changing. And then in 2016, it all changed. And shorting low price stocks, low float stocks just became, it's not impossible. It's not like it can't be done. But the risk to reward just became, it used to be, okay, and this is long or short. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if you're buying these junk stocks. I don't care if you're shorting these junk stocks. I don't care if you're trading options, if you're whatever you're doing. There's an edge, and the market changes. You know, it evolves. The market is always changing, and I found an edge in 2007. And exploited that edge for, 8 years. And then I noticed a shift, and things became exponentially more difficult as borrows became... So history lesson, and not to spend too much time on this. What changed was shorting these junk stocks hit the mainstream, okay? It used to be, and you may laugh at this, or you may or may not believe me. It used to be people thought you could not short, a 4 million float. The masses, like there was these rumors like it was illegal, and even if you knew you could short these stocks, it was like impossible to get a borrow. So in 2015, 2016, not only did the technique of shorting these reach the masses, borrows became exponentially more available. Like all of a sudden, everyone could short, 95% of these stocks. What happens when the masses remove the M? What happens when the masses without the M crowd a niche? Guess what? I think you can put it together. So that's where I shifted to being long bias these stocks that hold up for days and weeks, and people keep trying to guess the top, like Alf. Okay, Alf, understand, my friends. Alf should not be at all-time highs right now. There is one reason Alf's at all-time highs and probably, breaks out today. People that don't know what they're doing, with absolutely no understanding of risk management, trying to guess the top. Okay, look back at CLOV. Okay, you want another example? CLOV did what it did for this exact reason. Now CLOV is back where it should be. Okay, CLOV should be a $12 stock. Alf should be a $4 stock. And it will get back there, but not until all the bros with the Cheeto fingers in mom's basement keep trying to guess the top. So there is an edge there. There's an edge in recognizing stuff like Alf. So for me, I'm hoping it kind of settles down. maybe pulls back under 850, reclaims that. I'll just be looking at whole dollar, half dollars all the way up. And quarter dollars, you know, I'll be looking at like 850s, 875s, 9s, 950s, 10s. So whole dollar, half dollar all the way up. And it just pains me, you know. And I know I go on this, I go down this rabbit hole so often. It's just so many people. Just, I mean, I see, I know where the bodies are buried. I've seen people have great success trading, and then they think, oh, I got to go short to make the real money. They're up hundreds of thousands of dollars as a new trader, and they want the real money. They want to be cool. They want to be a making bank bro. And they think the way to do that is start guessing tops. And then they're gone. They're gone. I've seen that repeat and repeat and repeat. You crush it, crush it, crush it. Then poof. They're gone. So, Cameron asking about BPTH. Former runner. Low float. One and done chart. 945 or later. Brian asked about VTVT, another former runner. 20 million float, not bad. Terrible chart. I'd say late day on VTVT. I think, you know, I think all eyes are going to be on the Alfs today. I mean, you got ADIL gapping. You got BTVTH. VTVT for me, kind of low on the list. Afternoons only. MOXC had a nice short squeeze yesterday. Yes, it did. Week open red to green. Volume and news on ADL, correct. Nice breakout. VWAP holds. Breaks of 4. CLOV bouncing. Speak of the devil. I'd be careful with CLOV. The biggest thing with CLOV is, as I mentioned a few minutes ago, this is probably trading where it should be, you know. This 12 area, this is probably a $12 stock, okay? As already discussed, that move to 30 had nothing to do with the fundamentals, had nothing to do with the business, okay? That was the squeeze. Stock's basically, in my opinion, it's trading back where it should be, in the 12s. And, you're going to have all these true believers, okay? You got so many true believer bag holders overhead. As much as I loved CLOV when it broke that 12, 13, 14 area there a couple weeks ago. Remember, you got people, and this is the market we're in. You got people that believe CLOV is going back to the highs. They believe that CLOV is going to 100. So you're going to have all those bag holders adding all the way up. So, as always, do what you will. Listen, I'd love to see CLOV squeeze. It's just I would not be in any hurry because too much overhead resistance. So, CLOV would love to see this trend into the end of the week. But I'd be in no rush on this. TRCH is going to be a sexy week open red to green. So, TRCH, same thing. It's just, TRCH blew them all up yesterday afternoon. I did basically an entire 30-minute Alf high day, of course. I did an entire 30-minute webinar talking about the thesis on TRCH. Squeezed in after hours. They dropped the offering. And how many times have we seen, this is repeated and repeated again in the post-2016 world. These financings just become the second phase of the squeeze because, again, God, it's the same stuff. So people keep trying to guess the tops on TRCH. The offering drops. They add into the offering because they're upside down. You're upside down on the short side on TRCH. You see the offering drop. You add size because you're desperately trying to get back to break even or hopefully turn some terrible loser into a small winner because you're doing the exact opposite of what you should do. You're risking 5 times what you're trying to make. So you're risking $5,000 to make $1,000, which is the exact opposite of what you're supposed to do. So anyway, you're down $5,000. The offering drops. You start adding size to try and turn this $5,000 loser into a $500 winner. Then the next day, stock goes red to green in the afternoon. And it's all over. So in summary, Nicholas Bennis says TRCH is going to be a sexy week open red to green. Nicholas, I don't know if I've ever could agree with anything more than the fact that TRCH is a sexy week open red to green. All right, everyone, have a great day. New podcast drops today. Check out the Steady Trade team. I did 3 webinars yesterday. I got 2 today. Gonna be a wild day, man. Listen, I love Alf. BPTH, very solid. MOX, all these stocks you guys brought up. Other than CLOV, great job with the tickers this morning. You guys are on point. Other than CLOV, I just don't think CLOV is ready yet. Of course, that being said, I'll probably come in tomorrow and CLOV will be at 20. CLOV will probably be at $30 or something. So, all right, have a great day. See you tomorrow. Check out the Steady Trade team.